morning. This is something totally new. I've never done. So, hey, when in doubt, do something fun and different. Hello, I am Dish with D with no makeup on. Kind of just got in from taking the dog out. Just thought I'd pop in and see if anybody wanted a morning chat. Because sometimes you just don't know who's around. It may hit a different group of people. You just don't know. So I thought, what the heck? Let's see if anybody's around. Worst case scenario, I talk to myself for 5 minutes, which happens a lot if you watch me. I do talk to myself a lot. So I thought I would just pop in and see if anybody's up for a morning chat. Because you never know who's going to be around. You know who lurks YouTube in the morning? You know, the thought, let's go say hey. And I know, I apologize for looking like something the cat beat the shit out of, but I don't do makeup in the morning. You can do little lips. The eyes are the worst, I think. Now, I haven't done my skincare yet either. I think I'm going to go do a eye mask after we get done and have breakfast. I would have already had breakfast, but I took my probiotic and you have to wait an hour to eat because it's supposed to be on an empty stomach. So I took it at 7:45, which means I can't eat for another 10 minutes. So let's see who's on for a morning. What do we think of the morning chat? Should we do a morning and an evening chat for the people who, you know, like Esther? There she is. She might be better apt more, you know, look at it. For her, it's like probably the afternoon. Surprise, Becky, Chris, Tiffany, Bonnie, Robin, Lori, Rachel. I'm on, oh, hold on. I'm on the wrong chat. I'm on my other I'm going to be filming for the other channel today. So I was on there thinking when I did my last one, and it was a long time ago. I was going to do 2 videos in there today. I was going to do an unboxing, and I was going to do a Netflix review of series that I've watched, but problem is I forgot about them. I can say whether I liked them or I didn't like them, though. Afternoon for Esther. Okay, I knew I was be close. Hold on. Oh, this stopped. Hold on. How do I stop the feed? Oh, I made overnight oats. That's what I'm having this morning because it's Monday. Oh, I look so forward to overnight oats. I was just in the freezer and I found some in the back, some peaches and some mango. So I think we're going to do tropical on Wednesday. I've been jonesing for that. Or I could do tropical oatmeal, but I don't know. I don't like hot fruit. So I'm enjoying like something like that, like hot oatmeal. I don't think I want fruit in there. That's just me though. I just don't like hot fruit. 2 o'clock. I'm having my tea. Maureen is here. Mary Kay. New week, new start. Something fun. I thought, you know, because there might be people who prefer a morning chat versus a night chat. Or maybe nobody would rather have all the morning chat. And well, my California people are still sleeping. You know, it's to them, it's like it's 5 o'clock. They're not going to be here. So we could have an East Coast chat and a West Coast chat. I will say, we were talking about last night, Maureen, when you put a controversial title up, it's like, where are these people come out of the woodwork and watch? You're like, where have you been? I'm like, ooh, I'm not going to complain, but it's just crazy. Like, why is it something controversial gets people to watch and you put out good recipes and like nobody looks at it? I don't know. That confuses me. Should I be the controversial channel? Hot apple. I don't like hot apple pie either. Yeah, no fruit hot. Nope. I'm not a huge apple pie lover though. I can get through it cold, like a cold, but not hot. My family loves hot apple pie though. My husband likes cheese in his apple pie. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Oh, no. I was talking about my controversial video on Friday. No, did you see the video I put out about my letter to Weight Watchers? That's the one. For some reason, I guess, It's crazy. You put something out that's, you know, and then they watch. You put good cannoli French toast bacon, nobody watches it. I don't know. Is it just people like to watch, you know, naughty things? I don't know. Oops, awesome, Robin. I don't know how long I'll be here. This is kind of a spur of the moment idea. I went, hey, maybe I should go live and see if there's like morning, like moms and stuff out there that can't watch at night. No, you don't need to be guilty. Like I said, it was what you said wasn't wrong. It's just, you know, you can't talk about that kind of stuff. People just go nuts. Hey, Ro, good morning. I guess they like what is the word I was going to say? They like a shit show. They like a shit show. People will watch a shit show, and you do something really, you know, much better than the shit show, and it's like, yeah, we don't care. We want the shit show. I'm not. I don't know. I could imagine me doing my whole channel be about shit show. Oh my god, that would be fun though. I mean, kind of doing stuff that people don't want to, you know, that, you know, causes controversy. People watch just for the sake, and people will watch just for the sake of telling you their opinion. Like they know they're not going to agree with you, but they want to watch and like tell you what they think. Those, yeah. So that's why I couldn't do it. Yes, you could use cottage cheese instead of forgot. Yep, I've done it. I think it's just as good actually. But some people be like, oh no. Oh, speaking of cottage cheese, I'm going to do a tasting today. I'll post it in the group too because I know everybody that watches my tastings. But I got whipped cottage cheese at the store. I always forget about it. And then I was in the cottage cheese department at the different shop, right, which has everything. And I'm like, oh my God, there's some cottage cheese. It's not fat free. It's 1%, which I didn't think was bad. But listen to my voice. I sound hot. This is the first I've talked. I have that Kathleen Turner thing going on. But yes, fat whipped cottage cheese. I don't know if it comes fat free. I wish it did. I mean, my store didn't have it. Apple fritters. Trying to think what place it would be on. That's the problem having two sites. It could be one or the other. And I know I should get rid of the other one, but honestly, I just don't have the time to switch all the recipes over. So, and it cost me $12 to keep the other one. So I'm like, yeah. Let's see if it's on the old one. We'll look there first. I gotta make more fritters. I was just thinking that the other day, Mary Kay. I wanted to make like a different fruit, maybe a pear fritter. Let's see if it's here. All right, it's not in the old one. Let's see if it's in the new one. But yeah, that really came out well. I did enjoy that fritter. Thank you for reminding me. Marine! There's the video. We're looking for the recipe. I'm on the other side. Let's see. But thank you, Marine. Oh, it is on the new site, I think. Is this it here? Yeah, it's on the new site. That's why I couldn't find it. I thought it was older than that. Here I have it. There's the written recipe for it. Thank you, Maureen. You're working on it. I love this. I know, Maureen. I hear you. Good morning, Cheryl. Try the no-cal chocolate fudge brownie. Oh, I haven't had that one yet. I like the two I had. I had the one bar. I didn't post it yet. Stupid, I forgot. I tasted the one. I think it was Rocky Road. I didn't like it. Either did Peter. He's like, I don't like it either. It was very marshmallowy, but protein marshmallow. Normally those bars don't give me a protein vibe, but that one did. Thank you, Maureen. Have a great day. Hold your head high, Maureen. I have to watch your video. I have not watched it yet. Hey, Sherry from Michigan. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Do you guys like the morning live? Because we could do it morning and night. Because I could just do like maybe a half hour in the morning if it gets your day started. I don't know. It's easier for me to do this. I mean, the Facebook group is fun. That's more laid back. This is more serious. I could be serious. And it gets me up and out of the morning. Well, welcome, Sherry. So welcome, Sherry, to the channel and to the live. Thank you for tuning in. There's a lot of recipes, Sherry. I have two websites because doesn't everybody? No. I have an old blog called dishwithdee.org where all my original stuff is. And then the new one, which I started about a year ago, which I can't believe it's been a year already, is dishwithdee.com. They're very easy. You just have to put org and com. And I should be transferring them both over to the one. I probably should. But problem is sometimes these websites, they only limit you anyway. So maybe I should just keep it. And it's $12 to keep the old one. And I think to myself, I don't know. Oh, you'll be awake for the morning one because it's early afternoon for you. I like it. But yeah, I kind of like it too. Don't forget to thumbs up this live. But yeah, we'll have to start advertising. I'll advertise. Maybe we'll start doing it. Since I'm home and it's like, it doesn't take that much time to do. At least for the summer, because I'm not going to get really into changing too many things up yet. I need to organize stuff here before I, do this full time. I need to just get my life in order. And there's two things I need around the house that need to be done. In fact, I have to have the plumber has to come in. So there's a lot that has to get done in the next month and a half. So, we'll slowly ease into it. I did have my 15 minutes this morning already. If you don't know, on the channel, we're doing a 15 minutes of walking for 15 days. We started June 15th, because why not? So from June 15th to June 30th, we're doing 15 days of walking for 15 minutes. Indoor walking, outdoor walking, walking in place, however you want to walk. Solely up to you. I tend to take the dog out because, he benefits from it. So I've been adding at least 15 minutes to my day of walking. Actually, I've been taking them out 3 times a day. Plus getting my Leslie's. Oh, and if you don't know, here's something new. We exercise together as a group on Zoom. It's called Glam Squad. I put out, if you're not a member of my Facebook group, Dish with Dee's Crew, I would say head on over there. Join us. It doesn't cost you anything. And all the information for the Zoom is on there. I don't post it on YouTube because trolls. So we meet at 2:30 Eastern time on Zoom. Doesn't cost you anything. You just show up and we do a share screen of a Leslie video and we walk for 20 minutes. We get a mile. We try to do a mile. Mile's good as a group. And it's kind of like if you've ever been on Zoom, it has, Leslie's in the middle and the little us are going down. And if you feel uncomfortable walking in front of people, you don't like the way you look, you feel, then you don't have to put your camera on till we're done. And then when you're done, you put your camera on, we chat for about 4 or 5 minutes, just catch up and say hey, because we're all buddies there. So it's really, really nice. And I'm definitely highly encourage anybody to come join us. But you have to, I guess, be on the Facebook group to get all the information. So yeah, and it gets you moving. So I do a mile there with the glam people, the glamettes. Oh, there you go, Denise and the glamettes. We walk together. Like I said, if you're new to walking and you have a lot of weight to lose and stuff like that, you don't have to keep up with Leslie or us. You do it at your own pace. I'll tell you, when I first do it, it's been 2 years since I've been doing this. 2 years since I've been doing Glam Squad. Can you believe it's been 2 years? I can't. We started when COVID hit because we couldn't go out and we needed people. We needed exercise. So we started Glam Squad. And in the beginning, I couldn't do it. It took me a while to work up to it. So don't feel like, oh my God, I can't keep up. No, you do best you can do. And then you sit and you wait for us to finish or you go do something and come back. Don't feel like, because you have to work up to exercise. You just can't walk in and go, hey, I'm going to do a mile. If you've not exercised, doing a mile is harder than you think. Especially Leslie, because she doesn't just walk. She does kicks. She does knees up. We do like kickbacks and you do walking up and back. So you definitely need to work up to that. And don't ever feel like, don't be embarrassed. I couldn't do it. I'm here to tell you that eventually you will. I mean, you're coming from the girl, I would admit this out loud, that couldn't Um, oh my God, get rid of the Buddhist nun. I couldn't go up on a chair like you know you want to get something off the shelf, you bring your chair over, and you know I couldn't get my body up. It was too big, too much weight to get up there. I mean, I couldn't push off the table. You know, your arms, you know, are not in shape. So I'm here to say that you know if I can get my butt up on that chair now, you eventually will too. Good morning, Tiffany. Welcome to anybody just joining us here. This is a live weight loss chit chat. So let me know you're here. Let me know if you're new. Just say, hey. Hey, Lori. Oh, there you go. Esther, you want to go? Sounds delicious. I mean, I'm in. If I was closer, I'd go. Let the Catholic girl into the Jewish food festival. Could she go? Oi. Esther, where? Where's the food festival? Oh, awesome, Sherry. It is. I will say our group is really fantastic, and you will meet friends there. And it's a free space to post your feelings. Sometimes your family, your friends don't understand how you feel, and maybe you're having a bad day, and you need to write a little post in the group. Hey, I'm having a bad day. I ate something I didn't really want to. I shouldn't have, and I feel really bad about it. And people will be like, Sherry, it's okay. We all eat things we don't plan. We do that because it's normal to be abnormal, you know? And I feel like we don't realize that it's normal to be abnormal. We just have to keep fighting those urges. And I still fight. You know, here I am. How many years in? Since 20, I mean, faithfully since 2018. And I was on plan since 2013 off and on. But continually since 2018, which is a big deal for me. To be since 2018, Freestyle Blue, this one. So I know how hard it is. And we all know it is nothing to be embarrassed about and say it's hard because it is. It's, you know, people are like, just push yourself out of the way from the table. Just push yourself away from the table. You don't, just don't eat, you know, stop eating. Like if it were that easy, I mean, we'd all be thin, let's face it. But it's not. And we all eat for different reasons. I need to reach out to Jermaine. I need to. Thank you for reminding me. I will do that today. I will. We all should email Jermaine. Maybe we should do that. Maybe I'll post that in the group. She wouldn't mind me sharing her email in the group. We should probably all have it anyway because she does all she does for the group. She's been on my mind as well. I just found this new app and I will let you know if I like it because I've been checking it out. It's a kind of a mindset app. And I don't know where I've had it before because when I saw it somewhere and I went to load it on my phone. It says it was in the cloud, so I'd already had it. So I don't remember it though. But it's interesting. It's interesting things like I feel like sometimes like this whole journey is mindset. And I feel like if you can get a positive mindset and this thing is like giving you these triggers. And I thought it was interesting. And it's a free app. I don't think it has not cost me anything yet. Yes, Tiffany. Good. Thank you for reminding me, Chris. How are you feeling, Tiffany? I know you were in the urgent care. I don't like when one of my girls are sick. You understand? I'm kind of like the mama here, and you guys are all my besties. And it's kind of like you get worried. And we are a group that we think of each other. You know, like you'll see if you come here often enough, you'll get to know the names and the people and the conversation. And these will be your friends too. And like I said, we are more than alive. We are a friend group, and it's really wonderful. The community that's turned out from this took me by surprise. That's not something I was set out to do. I didn't set out to start a community, and lo and behold, here it is. And it's the best thing I've ever done, and I'm most proudest of that. I'm even more proud of the community than I am of my Facebook channel, honestly, because anybody could get on there and make a video, but to create a community it's so heartwarming. Yes, we pray for people. You know, you pray to who you pray to. Like I always say, everybody prays who they pray to. I'm not here to judge who you pray to. Um, but you know, we're people that'll say, "Can you please keep me in your prayers? I'm having a procedure done," you know, or I don't feel well, or you know, things are going badly in my life, and you know, my husband left me. He's cheating on me. I mean, my husband's died. And I sit there and tell you the amount of things that's gone through this group, it's astronomical. I'm going to have a new grandbaby. We've seen grandbabies, we've seen weddings, we've seen deaths, we've seen people leaving people, we've seen people cheating on people, and we've seen, I mean, I said, from everything in this group. So we share the good, the bad, and the indifferent. So, Esther, you don't have food poisoning. You have food poisoning? Do you? I thought you were kidding. Esther does have that sense of humor. Do you have food poisoning? That's the worst. You know, when you feel like you don't know whether it's going to come out the front end or the back end, it's like, or sometimes it comes out both. Always fun. Oh, do you know what you ate? That ugh, I hate food. I got food poisoning from lettuce. Just so you know, it was a mescaline organic mix. The place it was, I got it at the we have a produce outlet and it's still open. We still go there, but they had this big bag of spring mix and it was like $5, and it was like, I'm telling you, it was like huge, and I'm like, oh my god, spring mix, that's really cheap. So I got it and got physically sick. It was my husband. We all did. It was horrible. I had babies then. Oh my god, Peter was a baby, and I remember laying there, just I couldn't even lift him up. Hey, Lori B, welcome to the live. What plan do you follow? This is Any Plan Chit Chat. You don't have to be on WW. You can be on any plan you choose. Like you know, just because I do WW currently doesn't mean you have to. I'm trying to wrap myself around this new plan. I am because I've said it in the video, and as much as I complain about it, and I do, I don't. I'm too comfortable to go anywhere else. I'm too comfortable with the way I track. Um, I know I can't do calories. I know that's way too much work. And when work gets put on me like that, I will probably not do it. So what I've learned that I have to do with this new plan is I have to eat more. I know I'm not eating enough. I don't know if it's a new algorithm. I don't know. But it's definitely keeping me too calorically low. And when you, even though I just do Leslie workouts and I walk, like you think, oh, that's not a lot of exercise, D, but I'm burning calories. And when you burn a significant amount of calories, you have to eat more. It's just, that's the dynamic of life. So I'm trying to eat between 5 and 8 more points per day. Oh, chicken deli meat. Yeah. I am your people. I am. Lose it on fruits and vegetables. That's awesome. Well, welcome, Lori. And welcome, Sherry. I'm so glad to have you. I am 50. If you didn't know, I'm 55 years old. I went prematurely white and I decided to stop coloring my hair. I thought, you know what? I normally look a little bit better than this, I will tell you. This is like me first thing in the morning with no makeup. Yeah. It took me about a little over about close to 3 years to lose my 116 pounds. But I did it in my way with, you know, eating more. Like you'll see people that lose weight, and if you watch YouTube, you'll see people all over that won't finish their daily points, or they're eating only this, and you see what they're eating and you're like, that's just not enough, and it isn't, honestly. So here I'm one of the few channels that people have told me that eats, because in life I'm going to eat. You know, I'm not going to live the rest of my life on a diet. If it takes me longer to lose weight, it takes me longer to lose weight, but I lose it in my in my way and something I could live with that's sustainable. Because that's what we want. We want sustainability. We want to be able to lose it and keep it off without, oh my gosh, trying to go back the way we eat. Because we have a lot of life to live. Hey, Sherry. How older than dirt? So are a lot of us. Don't worry about it. Are you new here too? I mean, Sheila, sorry. Yes, I have cataracts. Yes, I have cataracts, and I'm hoping they come out in the next year or two. Oh my God, my eyes are getting worse as we speak. So if you, sometimes I type wrong, sometimes I read wrong. So I apologize. It's just, I'm human. But welcome, Sheila. Are you new here as well? Focus on fruit and veggies. That's awesome. I love fruit and veggies. I did take fruit back as a 0 point food. Um, I don't like that it's not a 0 point food, even though I don't eat it every day. I didn't like losing points for it. Oh, well, welcome. So welcome, Sheila. So that's why I wanted to come here, because you never know who you might see in the morning. Because I do go live 7 Eastern time, usually, but I've just stopped. I finished my school year, so I'm done as of last Wednesday. So I thought, I'm not allowed to eat breakfast yet because I took my probiotic and I'm supposed to wait an hour to eat. I like it better in the morning than I do at night. I forgot to take it at night. So I take my probiotic, took the dog out, and I have to wait another 15 minutes, then I'll be able to eat. So I thought, what can I do? I'll come chat with the people. So it's wonderful. Thank you, Ro. I know I am blessed with good skin. I will say my family always had, my father's side had really good skin, but you still have to take care of it. So I still use my moisturizer every day. I finally bought an air fryer over the weekend. I am a die-hard old-fashioned new wave oven member. I guess it's welcome to the air fryer club season. That's awesome. What do you think? Have you made anything in it yet? You know? What was I saying? What was I going to make in the air fryer? Timmy wanted me to make something. Oh, they want egg rolls. They want egg rolls. So I probably sometime in the next week, maybe for when he's home next week for the holiday, we'll do some kind of egg rolls. I saw I tell you, Pound Dropper. If you're new to a plan, Pound Dropper has awesome recipes. I guess what I inherited. My friend was clearing out her cookbooks. Of course she let me pick one. Of course she had Hungry Girl ones, which I already had, but she gave me a Skinny Taste one. So I've been flipping through my Skinny Taste. Still in the box. Well, you have time, In the Weight Watchers app, they have those funnel cakes, which are pretty good. It's made with 2-ingredient dough. Is it funnel cake? No. But is it good? I thought it was. I thought it was tasty. Give me food, you know. I worry less about, it doesn't taste just like it. Well, it doesn't have to taste just like it. Does it taste good enough? That's my mantra. Is it good enough? Does it hit that note? Yes. Oh, like my cannoli French toast that I put up. If you didn't watch yesterday's meal prep, it's up. I have 3 breads. The breads that you make with the banana, the oats, and the egg, but I changed it and I did banana, oats, and egg for one. I did applesauce, oats, and egg for another, and I did pumpkin, oats, and egg for another. This way you can do one base recipe and just swap out that one ingredient. I like the little one I got. I did, if you didn't, I did a unboxing about, it's been a couple months now, I guess, for a 2-quart air fryer, because my oven, if you didn't know, I have my big range oven has a convection setting, so I use that's an air fryer. So I normally cook in there, but when you want to do something small, like a lunch or something, I feel to get that all out is just, or heat that all up is just way too wasteful. So I got this little 2-quart one, and it's perfect for one, so I love it. Suzanne! Oh, the cannoli French toast. It's so good. And like I said, if you can't get the fat-free ricotta, you could use cottage cheese. I think it would work. Oh, you don't like funnel cake? Well, we were at a carnival, and it was last week. We were there Thursday, and I wanted a funnel cake. But if it had it been the week, if I had just gotten weighed in, I probably would have had it. But I know me. I just can't stop at one piece of funnel cake. Like your triggers, and for me, it's funnel cake, fried dough with sugar on it. It's like, oh, give me one. So I was really good. I didn't have it. Had we gone like Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, I probably would have. I had enough time to work that bad boy off. Like we had a end of year food truck come in on Tuesday. And now normally, since I've had 4 days to weigh in, I had hot wings, I had a two beef little soft tacos, and I had coconut shrimp. It was called pita colada. It was in a soft pita bread, and it was this coconut shrimp, and there was this rum soaked pineapple in it. I did have the shrimp out of it. I did eat the whole pita. I ate most of the tacos, and I did eat most of the meat off the. It was about 5 wings you got, so I did have that. I normally wouldn't, like, if that was Thursday or Friday, I probably wouldn't have eaten that much. I probably just would have the tacos, but I figured, what the heck? Life comes up. You don't get to just say no. You just sit there. I could have, and we could have went back because it was as much as you wanted. So I could have went back and got more. In fact, I did. I'm lying. I did go back and get, what did I get? The wings, and they had little mini panzerottis. There was like 3 little mini panzerottis. So I did go, and I brought them home for the boys. I didn't have it. That's a win. Oh, awesome. Because I know a lot of people can't find it, and I feel bad about that. Yeah, there's certain things like you know what you can't stop at. Cheesecake, I could stop at a couple bites. Not funnel cake. I'll tell you why I probably can't. I know why, because I don't have it that much. Things that you don't have a lot tend to draw you in more. That's why when, like, you see I make cakes here, mug cakes, because if I have cake enough, I don't go binging on it. If I have these little bags of chips, I don't binge on it because I fit them in. So that's a really good tip. If you allow yourself to have something, and I should have this bag. I like individual bagged stuff. I got this at the meeting. It was my little free gift. If I allow if it's a bag, I won't open 2. But if I have to count it, I might have more. But I love little individual bags of chips. So that's always been helpful. And that's only 80 calories. Honestly, I think it's 2 points for this bag. Yeah, it's 2 points. You know, if you can't fit in 2 points at lunch, and especially and you're getting veggie points, like, here you go. Use it for a bag of baked chips. It's not the enemy. It's baked chips. And in life, I want chips with my lunch. What's the biggest mindset change you've I would say allowing myself not to fear food. Like, oh, I can't have that. Oh, I can't have that. I've been trying, like I said, if I allow myself to have it, it takes away its power. Like, I feel I want the power over that food. If I sit there and go, no, I can't have that. Like, that's why we have weekly points. Like, during the week, I'll make a mug cake. Like, last night, I don't think I posted it, though. I meant to. Last night, I made a individual cannoli bread pudding in a mug. It's so good. It's one of my best things ever. I made that like 2 years ago, and it's been my favorite thing ever. And it came out to be 1 point just for the one slice of bread. 1 point for a dessert. It had Lily's chips in it. It had ricotta cheese. It had some monk fruit. If I allow myself to have these treats during the week, now not every day, but 2, maybe 2 nights, or maybe sometimes 3 if it's a busy week, to have that, because in life I like having chips with my lunch. Finding low point food finds is like been my thing. You can go, there's so many baked chips options. I like the Quest protein chips. I like them. They used to be crappy. I don't know what they did, but they're much better now. And that's a protein chip. It's 3 points for the bag, and there's like 17 to 20 grams of protein in there. And I try to eat more protein because protein makes you feel fuller, and it just really helps with weight loss. 8 great, 2 salads, flavored water, and a spare rib. Her party in shorts. I love that. Your size 4 shorts, were they? Oh, well, here's the thing. You could have 30 for 1 point. So if you're popping a few in, think about it. It's a point. I have to keep that into perspective. Like, it's 1 point. like of 30 chips. That's all. I think that's a lot of chips. 60 for 2 points, which again, it's just 2 points. If you're eating a big ass salad, you've earned those points back. So, and I feel it's how, and what are the, I don't think I have a bag of lilies here, do I? The calories, you know, like think about it. We always think of points, and my big talk about what were the calories? Like 80 calories, and it's 2 points. Like, it doesn't seem fair. Why something's 80 calories and 2 points, and something could be 150 calories and 0 points? So you always keep the perspective. So yeah, I definitely feel like planning, like when you know you want to have that dessert, put it in your tracker first. 3-portion protein cookie. I love these. 3 points for a sweet treat, I don't think is bad. And this is an iced cookie, if you can see the icing and the sprinkles on it. You know, it's finding different things, like, what do I have here? The Built Bars. Now, I know a lot of people don't like Built Bars, and I'm not here to sell Built Bars, I'm not. But the chocolate coating on these bars is phenomenal. And those, to me, taste like a candy bar. So if I can get a candy bar for 4 or 5 points, that's a steal. Do you ever price the points for a Snicker bar? And this is, at least it has the protein, which is better for you. Hey, Amelia C., welcome. Welcome to the chat. I think we might start chatting in the morning, maybe a little bit earlier. This was a little bit late. I probably should have gotten started. But I was sitting, flipping through YouTube. I'm like, I can go live and, you know, have fun. Welcome. What plan do you follow, Amelia? We're all different here. Not everybody's Weight Watchers. Some people are MyFitnessPal. Some people are Lose It. Some people are keto, actually. I've had a few keto followers. And speaking of keto, I want to make a chaffle. I've been dying to make a chaffle, but I just have not had the time. And I do love hash waffles. If you don't know that about me, oh my gosh, hash waffles are, if you've not made a hash waffle, let me introduce you to the hash waffle. It's shredded hash browns. Now I like to put some sweet Vidalia onion or any onion and some chopped bell pepper, and you put an egg and a little bit of, you could do any kind of cheese. You just have to count the cheese, just measure it and how much you need, and some seasonings. And you put it in your little mini waffle maker. And if you have a big waffle maker, you can just make one big one. But I like using the Dash, and I usually get between 2 and 3 per batch. And if you have potatoes as a 0-point food, it's not going to cost you hardly anything. It's the cheese. And you could use fat-free cheese in there, because to me, fat-free does work in the hash waffle because it's kind of inside. You don't see it. I'm not a fat-free cheese liker. I feel it doesn't look good. Like it looks plastic. I eat with my eyes. And if I don't like the way it looks, good night, but have a great day, Robin. I'm gonna feel like ew. So I'm willing to give up the points for the regular, like, light cheese. Low carb on MyFitnessPal. Good for you, Amelia. That's awesome. And that's what we have to focus on. She's reversing her pre-diabetes. Like, sometimes we always wonder, like, what are we doing this for? Like, we're never going to get to be the size 6 that the world wants us to be. But no, but you can make yourself healthy and do things and not have to be, like, very low on the scale size. But yeah, that is an awesome victory. That is by far the best thing ever. That's awesome, Jody. Whatever you feel works for you and what you need to do, because if it's working and your mind is behind it, that makes everything great. And I tell people that, like, you have to believe it up here. Like, when I talk about Weight Watchers not using their other plans because they don't think it's not better science, you know, I said, but if I believe it, then I'm going to do well because I'm believing it and I'm into it. And that's huge in a weight loss journey. It's huge. You have to believe what you're following. You have to want to follow it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter what plan it is, you know, you just have to, if the more we're into it, the better we will do. And that's That's a known fact. Mindset is the biggest key component in any weight loss victory. You can do it, Sherry. If I could lose 100 pounds, you could lose 100 pounds. It takes dedication, discipline. Yep. You have to be dedicated, and you have to know there's going to be good weeks and bad weeks, and you have to be disciplined. You have to know that, yeah, I might want that second helping, but I don't need that second helping. You have to eat. Portions are huge. Portion control. I ate way too much. Weigh and measure. Know what you're eating. And any app you use gives you what the portion is. So you know going into it what you should be having. And get yourself a good food scale. Get yourself, I have 2 to 3 sets of measuring cups. I have 2 to 3 sets of measuring spoons because I can't use the excuse that, oh, I couldn't measure, it was dirty. And I keep my food scale right in the kitchen, right on the counter. When I need it, it's right there, and I measure my avocado. I could sit there and eyeball it, but, it's just better to weigh it. Know what you're eating. Be accountable. So you can get that 0 point amount of avocado. I know, the cannoli bake. And I put the Hershey Zero Sugar syrup on top. I will tell you, I couldn't finish it. I had, I was like, I couldn't do it. And it was, what did it come out to be? The regatta is a point, isn't it? Quarter cup is 1 point, which I thought was a deal. I'm like, must have went down, because it used to be, I believe, it was more than that. But I think 2 tablespoons used to be a point, so I think it went down in points, which, again, drives me nuts, because you get used to a point system. Like, there's where I'm at. I was on Blue Plan for 40 years, where it was freestyle and it was Blue Plan. So I have a very hard time with a different thinking of points and what they mean. So I know, like I say, I know part of it is me, because I know I'm just so geared to eat. I made goal at that plan. So I'm very much a fan of the freestyle Blue Plan. I know a lot of people don't like it. And like I said, we all like what we like. And what's right for you might not be right for somebody else. So you just never know. Yes, you have to have the right foods in. Yes. And yeah, I personally, I like to, especially in the beginning, having a lot of weight to lose, have breakfast, have a mid-morning snack, have lunch, have a mid-afternoon snack. Now, I'm not telling you to sit there and go eat hog wild, but snacks can be 0 points. You could have a piece of fruit. You could have a banana. You could have an apple with PB2 on top. You can make your own hummus. You could have, I make my own ranch dip, so sometimes I have ranch and veggie dip as a snack. Or you could have a piece of, or I just get some chicken in and have a piece of chicken as a snack. 0 points for me, so I'll just get some chicken breast, cook it up, keep it in the fridge, shred it, and just grab it as a snack. Make a 0 point chicken salad with, I like yogurt. It doesn't bother me to mix my chicken salad with yogurt and mayo. I love it. Have it on some of those whole grain crackers. You could have, I think it's 5 Acmac crackers for 2 points. You could have the, what's the other crackers that I have here? 2 for 1 point. And make sure that you're enjoying it. Don't eat it because it's low in point. Eat it because you like it. Like, I used to eat those pop cakes. They're styrofoam. I don't like styrofoam. I'm not eating because, one is 0 points, but it's styrofoam. I don't want styrofoam and salsa. I want a crunchy chip. So I'm willing to give the points up for a chip or make my own. I like lavash crackers. I think they're phenomenal. I can make 30 crackers out of 1 sheet for 2 points. Because when you're satisfied, you don't go looking for something else. If you eat something because it's low in points and it's not really satisfying you, you're going to go looking for it. It's not going to be sustainable. I just want to see sustainability. Have a great day, Cheryl. Prep stuff. Have things ready for you, like pre-chopped vegetables. Have fruit that you enjoy. Now, I suggest, fruit that you like. Mindset back, Brandy, it's key. It is. We have to believe it and we have to want it. And I say, when you fit in snacks, it makes a better day. Like, if you're sitting there starving all day, Who wants to do that? Who wants to starve all day? That's not sustainable. That's not enjoyable. So who wants to do that? Who wants to there be hungry all day? Drink your water. Drink the water. Now again, 60 ounces for me is a lot because I am a teetotaler. I do a glass before breakfast, 12 ounces, a glass before lunch, and a glass before dinner. That's 36 ounces of water I did not drink before. So for me, that's a good start. And then we'll see if I can add on to that. I do count my tea as water. Weight Watchers will, or whoever might say you don't, but that's up to you. If that works for you and that's getting you to drink more, then that's what you do. Remember, it's your journey. It's not anybody else's. Yes, you have to. I always feel like I wish I was a planner. I'm not, and I try to be. It's just hard. So what I do is I just have proteins and keep a well-stocked freezer and pantry and vegetables. So I always have something I can pull together. Oh, I have a pork roast. So I'm going to pull out a little loin. Oh, I have pork chops. Oh, I have chicken. I have ground turkey. I have ground meat. I have, now, what am I going to make with that? Oh, well, I have some ground turkey. Let's make a turkey chili because I have beans in the cupboard. I have some peppers in the drawer and I have some crushed tomatoes. Let's make a chili, have things that you can pull from, and I bake breaded chicken all the time. I just coat it in panko and I air fry it. My chicken is 0, so I'd have to count the coating. How much crumbs am I actually eating? It's not like, oh my God, you're eating half a cup of breadcrumbs, because you're not. You're looking for eating a tablespoon. It gets on your piece. Oh, Esther, I feel... Oh, when you have a tummy ache and you feel like you're going to get sick, is worse. Awesome, Sherry. You have to, and remember, you're making lifestyle changes. You're not changing the world in a day. You're not. You got to work into it. Like I said, go to the store, make a list of things you enjoy. And, like I said, fruit, vegetables. What vegetables do you like? I hate carrots. So that's not something I'm going to buy. I like cucumbers. I like radishes. I like peppers. I like snow peas. So make something make food that you like. Hey, Barbie. Barb, don't be ashamed. Do you understand? We all have binge issues. I will suggest what I've just talked about is sometimes fitting. What are you binging on? Like, is it something that you're not eating? Like, some people don't eat certain things. Like, I won't eat chips. I won't eat cake. I'm on a weight loss, so I can't eat that. So, like I was just saying that I get individual bags of chips and I have them a few days a week. I make a cake in a mug and I have that a couple nights a week. Not every night. I don't think you should be treating yourself every night. I don't think anybody should. I think several times a week, absolutely. I mean, if you're going a week without having a piece of cake, that's a diet to me. I could fit in. Cake is not the enemy. It's the amount of cake that I eat was the enemy. So that's what I do. So I always say, find what you're binging on. 9 times out of 10, what we're binging on is something we're denying ourselves, because the more we deny it, the more we want it. That's been my experience. When you make something that you can't have, you want it even more. Sweets. Well, I have a whole playlist of mug cakes and little mini cake loaves that, honestly, you can't go over the point. You're only making one, so there's no more cake to go after. And then you want a salty snack after. Well, I would say maybe have one or the other, or put the salty snack on top. Like maybe make a mug cake and crush a little pretzel on top. Kind of cake and pretzel. Awesome. I like the morning chat too. Notice my voice went up. See, when I talk, I'm not as deep as I first started. You can't feel guilty about food. It's food. And I know when we make ourselves feel guilty, that always, yes, you can't have the foods in the house. Now, if you have others in the house that they can eat those foods, I have their food in a special place. My food's in my food is where I can see it. Their food is where I can't see it. Because if I see it, then I want it. But if it's away and they know where it is, and and I tell them, okay, you live by yourself, so don't bring the crap food in because you're going to eat it. You're going to eat it. If it's there, you will eat it. At least right now you will. Maybe down the line, once you've been on plan long enough, it does, the more discipline you give yourself, the easier it is down the line. I'm not gonna lie, it does get easier the more you discipline yourself. But you have to know that, no, I'm not ready to have that yet, but I could have it on this day, and that's when I will have it. You have to bring, they don't need the crap either. Well, then take the crap away from them too. But if you want a happy household, though, I will tell you they need to have their crap. Unless they're willing not to eat it. But I've gotten, like, if I don't see it, I don't desire it. But if I sit and write out in the thing, yeah, I'm going to sit there and think about that crap. I will. I'll sit and think about those, and then, but my food is where I can see it, so that's what I focus on. That's awesome. Nothing wrong with eye track bites. I like eye track bites. Eat more salty snacks and sweets. Do you drink more to help flush that salt out? Um, I tend to eat both, not at the same time. There's certain times like I like the salty with my lunch, with my, and I still eat deli meat. I don't eat it every day, but yeah, we get it in. I mean, it's not, food is not the enemy. I always say no food is inherently bad. Like, oh, you can't have, there's nothing wrong with it. Anything in moderation. Like, we're used to just overeating everything. So when we put ourselves on a limit, in the beginning, it's hard. It's hard in the beginning when you sit there and say, no, you're not going to have that because you know you've eaten too much. Eventually, your body gets used to that amount of food. So that does help. Sometimes we have head hunger because we just want it. We're not hungry here. Your stomach's not growling. You sit there and you're just thinking about it, like, I just really want that. I really want that. You just have to um, know that you will have it eventually. To do something, clean something, watch a Netflix show, go out. Sometimes just getting away from the kitchen helps. Yeah, he's got to stop with, well, that what's going to happen is if he doesn't get his DoorDash lunch, he's going to ask you to make his lunch. So there's the alternative. Are you prepared to, if you're prepared to make his lunch, and he'll be happy with that, and he should be, he's 15. Either he eats lunch you make or he don't get lunch. Or he could DoorDash his own lunch. Yeah, you definitely have to, that's why I try drinking a glass of water before I have breakfast. Drinking a glass of water before I have lunch. Like, that's my lunch and breakfast are my reward for drinking my water. And I use a 12-ounce cup, so it's 12 ounces. So I'm able to get that down. And that's, I figure by lunch I have 24 ounces of just plain water in. And people say, and I don't know how true this is, if you put a squeeze of lemon in your breakfast water, it's supposed to help. Apparently lemon water before you eat is supposed to be a digestive aid. I don't know. But that's just what I've heard. Oh my God, you only spent $50 at Costco? That's, Esther's definitely sick. Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever just spent $50 at Costco. We're going to Sam's Club, I think Thursday. I'm hoping they have my Premier Protein. And I'm a Premier Protein gal. I enjoy a drink. And the peanut butter chocolate makes a great snack. It's 3 points. It tastes like a chocolate peanut butter cup. It is delicious. I don't like it in my oatmeal, but I like to drink it. So I got them just to keep in the fridge. And when I want, like, if I really want something, it's 20, it's like, was it 20 to, I think it's 20 grams or is it 30 grams of protein? It's at least 20. And oh my gosh, it's so good. And I have a snack like that. I mean, don't feel like you need to not eat points. Those points are there to be eaten, and we get weeklies. And you're earning points for water. Well, it's 1 point. Eating vegetables. If you eat a salad that has several cups of lettuce in there, you're earning points for that. And movement. And if you're moving like I'm moving, I'm earning between, I think, sometimes it's 5 points, sometimes it's 7 points. Sometimes it's 9 points. Depends how much I move. So figure if I'm earning, we'll say the midline, the 7 points. That's 7 points I've earned today for movement. And I definitely need to fit some of those with good food. Oh, I don't know. Oh, do I have any here? I wanted to show you what I've been enjoying. I don't know if I have any down here. There's so many things on this desk. Oh, no, I don't. I just have my Splenda. I like the True Lemon, because sometimes I don't always have fresh lemon. It's phenomenal. I really have been enjoying it. Hey, TMI. If you not watched my channel, I talk about poop all the time here, so nothing is TMI for me and the gang here. They're used to me when I was showing my underwear last night that I get in my subscription box. I will share it with you. I said, I don't like thongs, but sometimes they sent me a thong. Yeah. The front is cute. Look at the scallop detail, but yeah. So nothing is TMI here on this channel. Yes, the cake batter is pretty good. I think of it more as a vanilla, but yeah, it's pretty good. I do my oats with that one. Cafe latte, it's coffee, so I can't do coffee. Yeah, people love that though. They make their protein, their protein coffee or profi, however you say it. Yes, I agree. But I don't know, are they charging you more though, for that than the vanilla? I think it's actually better than the vanilla. I like, because I think the vanilla is a little bit too fakey, and I think the cake batter I enjoy more than the vanilla. I'll be honest. I did get the vanilla though to make the Wendy's mock frosty lemon. No, not Wendy's. I'm sorry. The Chick-fil-A lemon frozen lemonade. That was it. I haven't made it yet because I haven't wanted it. It's so good though. I made it with the powder protein mix and cashew milk. So, excuse me, I'm going to use, you just use a lemonade enhancer and you put it in the, I don't know how much of the protein drink you use for that. I have to look at the video. And ice, and you put it in a, bullet. It makes a thick, creamy vanilla lemonade. Oh, it's so good. And it's frozen, so it's so good. And it's like so super low in points. Depends if you're going for online or you're going for meetings. The prices are different. I think you can get digital for, I think, like $20 a month. Depending, they always run specials. So if you're interested in joining for meetings, I would say check online and see if they have a special, or call. They always will offer you a special. You can get it fairly, I don't want to say fairly inexpensive because it's really not, but Facebook page you use for walking. Do I use a Facebook page for walking? Oh, the Dish with These crew? That's the one. Dog food if you really want portion control. Yes, you do. Yeah, OI Track Bites is definitely less expensive. You could get the whole year for like, yeah, $20 or $25. Oh, you got the WW protein? My friend gave me some of the WW, and I can't remember what it tastes like. I don't remember. I have to use it. I know. They're supposed to. Remember they had the sticks in the Christmas time? I think they're going to be going something like that. Or they think apparently they couldn't make the bites, they were too expensive. I don't remember the story they gave, but I mean, it's too hard to cut a bar in half. I agree. That's why I like the 3 or 4 point bars. Like the peanut butter is my absolute favorite, and it's 4 points, and it's so amazing. I like it better than the peanut butter brownie. You think, how could I like just peanut butter covered in chocolate, and that's what that is, and that is my favorite. I think that one's going to be a permanent flavor. I miss that one. That it has little chunks of peanut in there, not a lot, but it's by far my favorite bar. Now Peter likes the puffs. I don't like marshmallow like that, so I do think they're a better texture though. They're softer, but you gotta like marshmallow. I don't love marshmallow, hence why I probably like that one bar, which I have to put that tasting up. Well, my lovelies, it's been so lovely chatting with you, but I need to go. It's time for breakfast, and I'm a bit hungry. I'm gonna go have my overnight oats, so I thank you for joining me for this impromptu live. I'm meeting the new ladies. Thank you so much for being here. I will put, if you want, here, let me grab the link for the group. So in case you're thinking of joining, it'll make it much easier for you. And why is this computer so slow this morning? I have no idea. It's like, we're going to go over there. Let me grab the group, and then I will head on out. I'm going to hear people, we didn't know you were live. I didn't know it was going to be live either, but it's the spur of the moment. And I could have been live in the Facebook group, but I thought, I'm glad I came here, because this way, you just never know who you're going to hit here. All right, here's a link. That is the Facebook group. Dish with Dee's Crew is a private group. So come join us there. Great to meet you too, Sherry and Amelia. Thank you so much for coming. So nice to meet the newbies. And then there was one more. Barbie, I think, are you new too? There was somebody else that was new. I feel like I talked about somebody. I don't know if Sheila. There we go. I knew there was one more. Have a great rest of your day. I'll be live again tonight, 7 Eastern time. If you're, oh, you've been here before? Okay. If you're interested in another chat, sometimes the chats help. It keeps us motivated. It keeps us, sometimes we need motivation. I know that. So we'll be live here tonight at 7 Eastern time. And I did put a meal prep video up. If you haven't seen that, you can go check that out. And I will see you later. Thanks for coming. I will see you all later. Bye-bye, my lovelies. Have a blessed day as well.